Hey everyone, welcome back to iTrend SA. In today's tutorial, I'll show you how to create a clean and simple input field using Figma. Perfect for forms, logins, and search bars. Let's get started. Select the frame tool from the toolbar, or simply press F on your keyboard and click and drag to create a frame. Next, let's create a line using a vertical bar. Just grab the text tool, place it inside the frame, and type the vertical line symbol. You can also draw a line manually. This line will serve as a blinker. Now let's type the placeholder text. Align the text with the blinker. Select both the line and the placeholder text, then press Shift+A to create an auto layout. Press Shift+A again to wrap them in a second auto layout. Make sure your constraints are set to left, so everything stays properly aligned. Now let's stretch the container to the right. Just select the auto layout frame and drag the handle to extend it. Next, let's add a fill color to our container. Select the frame, go to the fill section and choose a color. With the frame selected, set the radius to around 8 pixels for smooth, rounded edges. Let us create a component. Select the input field frame and choose Create Component from the menu. Let's also add a variant. Select the component, click Add Variant. And now we can create different states for our input field. Let's give our component a name. I'll name it Input Field. Now change the name of the second variant to Blinker. In the default variant, select the line and set its opacity to 0. In the blinker state, let's hide the text. Select the frame and shrink it. Then, enable Clip Content to hide the text outside the frame. Now create another variant. Let's name it Blinker 1. Select the line and set the opacity to 10%. You can simply press 1 on your keyboard. Let's create another variant and name it Fill In. Set the line's opacity to 0. Then, to reveal the text, simply drag the right edge of the frame to the right until the full text is visible. I nearly forgot. Let's create another variant. This one will be our error state. You can name it Error and customize it later to match your error style. Now let's move on to prototyping. Click on the Prototype tab. Select the default state, link it to the blinker state. Set the trigger to on-click. Choose Smart Animate and set the duration to 300 milliseconds. You can always play around with these numbers until you find what works best for you. Next, link the blinker state to Blinker 1. Set the trigger to After Delay. Set the delay to 1 millisecond and the duration to 600 milliseconds. Now let's preview what we've done so far. Draw another frame. And place our input field component inside the frame. Then align the component. You'll notice the blinker doesn't come back, so let's make sure everything loops properly. Select Blinker 1 and add the same prototype settings we used for the first blinker state. Link it back to the blinker state, set the trigger to After Delay, and adjust the timing just like before. And just like that, the blinking effect is now working. Now let's move on and link our last two variants, the fill-in state and the error state. Link the blinker 1 state to the fill-in state. This time, set the trigger to on key/gamepad, so the animation responds when a key is pressed. Everything is working just as planned. Never mind the visual appearance of my UI. This video was all about helping you understand the tricks to make an input field functional. I hope you found this video helpful. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.